Hey everybody, this is Chris, and I'm just here to give a word of encouragement. I know that during this difficult time, many of us are afraid, well, especially while we're stuck in the quarantine with this virus, and many of us are afraid. We're afraid of not understanding what's going to be happening, the future. I know, unfortunately, there are many people who aren't being able to get paychecks or anything, and it's just the not knowing. And I'm just here to just try to give you some encouragement from some examples definitely of used in the Bible of people who were stuck in similar situations. May not be obviously from being stuck in because of viruses, but they were still had to be stuck in and had to trust God. One example is to give of the Israelites, God's people who were in Egypt as slaves, and God was about to perform the final plague that was basically going to free them, the 9th of the 9 plagues that probably many of us have heard about, whether it be through movie or such. And Moses came to them and told them that they had to go into their homes and stay there because an angel of death was going to be coming and killing the firstborn of all Israelites, or basically all the firstborn, and of anybody who was not in their homes and did not have the blood of the lamb painted onto their door frames. So, I mean, obviously they were shut into a room. They didn't know how long they're going to be in there for. They didn't, and even after they were finally freed, okay, what's going to happen next? Are we going to be able to get free? Are we going to be able to get free of these Egyptians and such? They didn't know, but all they knew is we've been given a word by God, and we're going to trust Him. Another example is Noah. Noah was told by God that a great flood was going to be filled the earth to cover the tallest mountain peak of the earth. And he was told to build an ark. That was the only thing that was going to save him. And as we know about, he went onto the ark, and he had to take his family with him and 2 of each kind of animal. And then once they were in there and God said it was time that the floods were going to come, the doors were shut and sealed. And that was it. That was the last time for probably maybe a little bit more than a year. Noah was stuck on that ark. He didn't know. I mean, all he saw was waves pouring, rain pouring, the earth was opened up and water rushing all around. I mean, he was obviously afraid. He didn't know. But all he knew is God's hand is upon that door, and I have to trust Him, not knowing. And even when the ark finally did come to a landing on the earth, they didn't know what to encounter. When God finally opened up the doors, like, oh my God, what are we going to see? Is anybody else out there? Are they, is the earth safe to go out there? But not knowing any of that, they still had to trust God. So my main encouragement to you is to basically to trust God during these times, to know that as His word promises, that He takes the good, the bad, and the ugly, and He turns it all into good for those who love Him and called according to His purpose. He's going to turn everything out. Even though you don't know, the one who holds your future does know, and that is what matters. God bless.